K97.5 Home to the Morning Hustle, ayeeedubb, and I got another special guest in the building with me. Give it up for Antonio.
What's going on? What's going on?
I tried to sing it a little bit towards the end. You catch me?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit. How you doing? What's up?
Doing good. Feeling good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Now that you're here, you're my first ever singer I'm interviewing. Everybody else has been a rapper.
I'm honored. I'm very honored.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you in here. I don't say we go way back, but it's been a couple years.
Yes.
So before we get into all of that, like I said, you're a singer. So how'd you get started into singing?
Well, I would say I started off with the rapping first.
Okay.
Yeah, my name was Young Travis at one point. And then just seeing how the music is changing, the melodies. I went from rapping to like start trying to sing a little bit. Jamie Foxx was really my inspiration. Seeing how he, made comedy and music funny. It feels like a feel-good effect. So I was like imitating it, and people said it was sounding good. So I was like, let me try to find my sound. And the R&B, when I was trying, I was just doing covers because I like 90s R&B. I wanted to bring that feel back. So that's why I just focus on that. And then, man, I feel like once it really tapped in that I'm changing people's lives with the music that I'm making, I figured that's what I want to do. And I'm singing is what I'm good at.
Okay. I think that's interesting because I've known you only for singing, and you sing so well. I didn't even know about the rapping. I'm like, when people hear your voice and people who know your voice, you're like, you should have just stuck with singing to the beginning. But you was rapping too?
Yeah, I didn't even know I could sing, be honest.
Really?
I wasn't singing back in the day. I thought that was kind of whack back in the day, growing up, but I was starting to see it, like the boy groups like B2K and all that, and Pretty Ricky. I was like, dang, these boys making some noise. So I was like, I can do that too.
Yeah.
And I've just been perfecting the craft, and I'm here today, so I'm thanking God for this opportunity.
I love that. Now, did you ever take singing lessons?
No,
or this is all
that's the thing. It's just straight off of just practice, perfecting the craft.
Wow.
Nobody taught me anything.
So what'd you do to what's the secret? How do you sing? How do you learn how to sing?
I tell people all the time, you just find who you similar to, what would you sound like? Find your tone first. And then when I first started singing, I started imitating Cisco.
Okay.
He has a distinct voice. Anthony Hamilton, stuff like that. They have voices that when you hear any song, that's Anthony Hamilton. One of my inspirations is Charlie Wilson. So that's what I want to be for the new generation, the next Charlie Wilson, the next Al Green, the next, that vibe, that Teddy P vibe. But I want to be able to make music that's going to make people feel good, for that moment.
So real, would you say it's soulful, R&B, neo-soul, that type of lane, or?
I would say neo-soul.
Neo-soul?
Yeah, let's bring it back, neo-soul.
We need more of that, because the neo-soul we have now, I feel like that's popular, is the ones who started out.
Yes.
It's a new generation now. We need new neo-soul.
Yeah.
Because when those legends pass on, we gotta keep that sound going. So you're gonna be the one to save it and keep it going, right?
Let's get it started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, does anybody in your family do music? Do you come from a musical background, or you're the first one out?
I'm the first one. I wish I had some family members in the game. I would have been a little bit closer to where I need to be, but no, we started from nothing, and I'm glad that I'm meeting the people. I think I like it like that. I don't want nobody to think I got it easy. You know what I'm saying? This was just, I found out I had a gift, and we just started, perfecting the craft.
So does the family want you to sing at every event? Because you sing at my birthday, because you the singer of the group. So do people ask you to sing and stuff in the family?
No, they didn't.
No?
Because I wasn't serious about it. I was just making fun with it. I wasn't serious about it. But sometimes you have a dream and you tell it to the wrong person. Not saying my family's not the wrong person, but they didn't see it. I didn't show them. I haven't showed them the way to where they could see it. So now they see it and they can believe it. But I got situations going on. I'm a husband, I got kids, stuff like that. So you got to put that all into perspective too. Music is everything to me. It brought me my wife, and it changed my life.
Oh.
It really did. So I just want to help people out here with this music.
No, I love it. Music heals all. Ain't that what they say? Music heals all.
Definitely does.
Now, we're going to get back into our story, like how we like kind of met, because it started with doing a karaoke night.
Tell them.
Yeah. Karaoke night here in Little City in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh.
And you know, I think when our mutual friend Brandon, I'm trying to like bring it back. Brandon was with us.
Yes.
He kind of like spoke highly of y'all, but I feel like I knew who you was before that, but I don't think I really ever heard anything, right? And so when you get on karaoke, I'm like thinking, well, for people who don't know, this karaoke is like, you sing at this karaoke. It's not like no little like drunk little.
Almost like a talent show.
It's a big talent show, right? Yeah. And so everybody on this karaoke night can like sing. And so then you get up there and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I think everybody was mind blown at Little City too, because it's like, we ain't never heard nobody like sing like this before, because it's just amazing. Like, does that feeling ever get kind of like, I don't want to say old, because we've seen you sing at different spots too. Yeah. And I guess when people aren't expecting to hear such a great voice in 2023 in this time, how's that feel on your side? Because we're like kind of shocked. Like, does that ever get old? Or you're like ever like nervous? Like, how you feeling?
I get nervous every time. But
really?
Of course. I'm human. But
true.
I think for me it's just like getting my goal was to get people just to listen. That was the listen, just listen to it. I'm telling you, it's pretty decent. It's pretty good. Mm-hmm. And then when they start really listening, they can understand, they can feel it. And once you can feel music, you're gonna love it for a long time. You're gonna really love this music that I'm finna make.
Yeah.
Telling you, but that moment that I was down there at the karaoke, it was a great vibe. Mm-hmm. And it just was an opportunity, and I just took it, and I definitely would love to do something with those guys again. But it was just great to do something in North Carolina, because there's some singers come out of North Carolina. Mm-hmm. And I had to bring it this year.
Yeah.
You got Fantasia.
Okay. Yep.
Casey and JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Them some singers, so I want to bring that vibe for 2023.
And are you from North Carolina, or where are you from?
I'm from Columbus, Georgia.
Columbus, Georgia.
Yes.
So how'd you come out to this way to North Carolina?
Tell them the truth. I would say I was making a little noise at home, but it wasn't making noise like it is here. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted a little shift. The pandemic kind of slowed things down, had opportunities. But like I say, I feel like what is for me. And it depressed me for years, because I thought that I turned down a lot of things for certain reasons. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to change. And I really came out here for school, trying to learn how to be an audio engineer so that I can get more music out, so I don't have to wait on people. You know, like, that's one of the things in this music business. You got to have a team. Like, I can't just do this and do this and do this and do that. I have a family as well, so you got to have balance. You got to have balance, and I'm just thanking God that it's happening now.
Yes. I love it. Like, I always say we go through something, but it makes up something better in the end. So you on the right path, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what's your favorite song to sing at karaoke? What's the best song to sing?
It just depends on the crowd, to be honest.
Okay.
It depends on the crowd, yeah. So
what would be your ideal crowd, and then have the ideal song, and like that? Like, what's an ideal karaoke night for Antonio? Like, set the vibe for us. What's the vibe?
I feel like, I know people gonna be like, Tennessee Whiskey was a song I didn't even want to sing, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
My wife pushed me to sing this song, so you welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
That vibe when I sing it is different. The guy that actually sung the song, he really did sing that song. I really love his version. Mm-hmm. I heard Kiki Wyatt's version, and then I was kind of nervous to do it, because two greats did it. I didn't want to mess it up. And apparently I did a good job, and everybody loves it. So that's the song that I probably would do if I don't know the crowd. I'm looking around just to grab their attention. Tennessee Whiskey, the one.
It's something about that song. I don't know what it is. People just love it.
It's like love pain in a sense. And it's like a feel good hurt. It's like you got to go through that to feel that Tennessee Whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and definitely, is your version out anywhere? Like, can people go listen to it, or is it just strictly live?
It's everywhere.
It is everywhere?
Yeah, they can go get a taste if they want some.
Okay. Plug it real quick. Where can they go to hear Tennessee Whiskey? Plug it real quick.
They can go to all platforms. Let's see, iTunes, Spotify, you know it, Shazam. You can do it on YouTube as well. It's on all platforms.
Okay, babe. We're going to say it again at the end, but I want to make sure people see it in real time. That's where they go to listen to Tennessee Whiskey.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
But let's see. So like we talked before, like kind of off air before about like getting through the pandemic, and there was a lot of opportunities that were happening. I think for everybody that was getting ready to like something big was going to happen, and pandemic shut the whole America and shut the whole world down.
Yeah.
So how is it dealing, like kind of picking back up and trying to like get ready for new opportunities in 2023, 2024? Like, how is that on the music side?
I think like right now it can get overwhelming, being that you know the demand of me is high now. So therefore, like I never really experienced that before. Like people really want to see me. People are paying to see me. People want me to be in different places. It's like it's a blessing, but it's work. It's really work too. You know, you got to still be able to be healthy. So you know what I'm saying. There's a lot that go into this music. People don't know, but I forgot what I was even talking about.
I know.
I'm just so blessed. I'm just so happy to be here. Like people don't understand. I work hard. I work really, really hard. That pandemic kind of it took a piece out of me, you know, because I was really, really, really pushing to get out of Columbus, Georgia, and I don't think God wanted it to be that way. And I wanted it to be that way. I was supposed to have been on Making a Band in 2020. I wanted that to happen because I wanted people to see me and hear me. That's all I needed, was the opportunity for people just to hear it and see it come out of my mouth. Like they'd be like, "Wow!" Like I think I have that wow factor. So I feel like I wanted people to see it, and I couldn't get them to see it, and it kind of crushed me because I sacrificed a lot, my time with my family, time with my kids, and I want to win. You know what I'm saying? But what's really a win? You know what I'm saying? So that pandemic kind of hit me, man. I ain't gonna lie, but it helped me to come up here to North Carolina, and a lot of opportunities have been happening in North Carolina. Started from karaoke's to actually like TikTok, and then it just went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like this is just
it's a little shake up, but
definitely shake up.
You know,
yes, ma'am.
We getting through it. We all getting through it. So it's only up from here, right? And speaking of socials and TikTok, because a lot of people got on TikTok during the pandemic, and like you said, you're doing the covers before, and you do some covers now. And I'm always a big fan of covers. Like, I tell a lot of my artist friends, like, I don't know what it is about covers, but people like know the song already, right? So it's like they don't have to learn a new song. And just hearing another person's version. Some people like other versions, and people love live content. Like, I'm just a big fan of like covers, right? And people do it well. Like Kiana Lede, her Hotline Bling combo cover still go crazy to this day. LMA covers. Yes. Justin Bieber covers. Yes. Like, come on now. So you have this cover out now. The Coco Jones, the ICU, and that song's already going crazy. So what made you want to like sing that song as a cover?
Well, I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. It was Brandon. He was just saying, "Let's try it," and I was like, my wife had already told me. She's like, "You need to try this song. This song is hot." And I don't really like to ride the wave. I really don't like trends. But it's like, it's bigger than me. It's strategy. You know what I'm saying? I want to be heard, so I can't be heard just my way. And then so, like, I just said, I'm going to start playing with some covers this year. I'm going to start playing with them. So I feel like that vibe that she created, I feel like me and her can create something pretty well if we ever had the opportunity. So I just jumped on there and did Tonio Armani. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And I saw, like, I think you posted the video yesterday, right?
Yes, yesterday. We recorded it yesterday. It was a good vibe, good energy. We just let it go and see what the people like, see what they say.
They seem to like it. And like, what, 100 comments I saw? Wow. All these views.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Yeah. Somebody like this voice. Somebody out there like it.
Yeah. I think Coco Jones is just, people see her from the TV show, and then like the song is doing so good for radio on here. And then she just did her like acapella version on The Genius. So like, it's still like going so good. Your wife and Brandon was right. Getting on that song.
Right, so I'm listening. I got both of my ears open.
Yeah. Now, do you want to do a little sample for the people watching this video?
Man,
an ICU cover?
I guess I can. I can do a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead. Just a little something.
Here we go. Something about your hands on my body. It was better than any woman I ever had. Something about the way you just give me. I try not. I gotta let y'all know that song that touched me. So I can't give y'all no more, man.
We need a little sample. That's all we need. A little sample. But y'all hear the voice.
Yes.
Love it.
Thank you so much.
So what do you have planned for the rest of the year and for the new year? I know we're picking it back up, but like can people come see you anywhere? It's like gonna be an album, EP. What's the plan for Antonio?
What's the plan for Tonio Armani?
The fans want to know.
What's the plan for the man? I would say we're working on, locking in dates, building up the fan base this year, building up the brand, getting people to fall in love with the voice first, and then we're gonna drop something next year. I got a gospel album that people have been requesting.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give them some blues on top of that right after the gospel album. We just want to give them two different vibes. We want to make people feel good starting this year and next year.
Make us feel good. Make us feel good again. Make music feel good again, Antonio, please.
Most definitely. I'm definitely trying one song at a time.
Well, Antonio, I appreciate you coming up to the station.
Thank you.
Let everybody know where they can follow you, get to know the music, the covers. If you ever want to get into more of your Jamie Foxx bag and acting and comedy and stand-up maybe.
That would be nice.
Let people know where they can follow you for all that good stuff.
I am Tonio Armani. You can follow me on all social media platforms at I am Tonio Armani. If you're trying to get in contact with me, follow me right now. I am Tonio Armani. I would love to come to any city, any state. It is not too late. Give us a call and lock in a date.
Yes, do that. Deposit ready, money ready too.
Most definitely.
Antonio, I appreciate you so much.
Thank you
for
so
coming
much.
to K97.5 and keep it locked to the station. Keep it locked.